Some fucking bullshit. I've got such fucking anger. I got all this built up anger. I got good reason to be pissed off. I got good reasons to be pissed off. And what I'm pissed off at most is two things. It's okay. Well, let's just leave it at the two things for now. First of all, there's a bunch of coward ass pussy civilians out there that have called the cops on me and my friends for no fucking reason. Okay? And what I mean by no fucking reason is that there was no fucking reason. Right? Like, we may, or I may or may not, I'm not going to speak for them, because I don't know if there's any alcohol in their drinks. But either way, they were concealed. I had concealed alcohol. I don't know what they were drinking, but I had concealed alcohol. And we were talking in a group of 3. And the cops showed up. We weren't yelling, carrying on. We weren't fighting. None of that. But someone called the cops. Now, I don't know if you know or not, but do you know what happens when someone calls the cops? It goes into the computer. Dispatch types in a bit of information. Perhaps they suggest what crimes might be in progress. I don't know how this exactly fucking works, but either way, it goes into the fucking computer, and then the computer dispatches goofs accordingly. Right? So I could text it in now. You could text in a crime. Right? So how about this? I got a new fucking game. How about every time you text in a crime and you're wrong, you get punched right in the fucking head. Okay? When you text in a crime and lie, when you text in a crime or you call in a crime or you fucking Karen up on the phone and you're fucking wrong, you get punched right in the fucking eye. That's what I think should happen. And on top of that, these fucking trigger-happy goofs don't need an excuse to be retards. And you just keep giving them an excuse to be a retard when you are the coward piece of shit on your phone. Fucking stop that Max and heard someone say a swear word? What the fuck? Mind your fucking business. If you're so concerned about those 3 people that are talking, go over and ask them if they're okay. Don't call the fucking cops! You know, then now you've got firearms showing up. So the 3 of us having a talk with concealed drinks. And 3 fucking cop cars have to come up to speak to us? With their brand new body cameras on and shit? Really? That's how they need to spend their fucking night? I could put one of them on each fucking corner and do fucking traffic. You want to make money? Do traffic. Like, ask anybody short of a domestic, the best way to find a kilo is by doing a fucking ride check. So pull these fuckers over and tell them to get their taillight fixed and see how many have fucking warrants. Leave me the fuck alone! The Officer Wright's out there today. This fucking cocksucker, Officer Wright, he's got something fucking seriously wrong in his brain. If you speak to him and like somebody fucking send him for a psych evaluation, because I can see in his fucking eyes there's nothing there. Like, ask his wife, right? Does he have any kids? Because they're fucked. If they came from him and he's taught them, they're fucked too. There's something really wrong with that Officer Wright. Yeah, I like Jesus, man. Jesus didn't say nothing about not being loud. Me and Jesus go way back, bro. Well, whether Jesus approves or not, every once in a while, somebody's got to go in there and tip the fucking tables over and fucking tell them they're being wrong. Somebody has to. I didn't ask for this fucking position. No one's listening to me. This is just fucking therapy for me. Like, you want to stop fucking crime? You're worried about me listening to music, drinking beer, talking loud? You're a fucking, like, whoever the fuck thinks that's the biggest problem in town has really got their head so far up their ass that they can see their own lunch. Like, this is not what the problem with society is. The problem with society is that you're spoon feeding the fucking population poison and fucking drugs. And then you turn around and try and take it all away from them, and they end up fucking robbing places. Like, you know what I mean? Then you go in and fucking disrupt the home and fucking cause someone to lose their job over fucking domestic. Maybe it's deserved. A lot of times it probably is. So now they've got to be estranged. Buddy's got to fucking somehow manage 2 houses and still come back and pay fucking child support and make sure his kids are fed. Right? This is how the system works in a domestic situation. They want to get the male out, which is probably for the best. I'm not arguing with their policies. I'm saying that now this motherfucker, depending on if he has to go do a bit, is now going to lose his fucking job. Therefore, the food from the kids' mouths are gone. Like, do you think about that? Or are you just about, you know, car chases and fucking shooting people in the face or putting your gloves on to go hands on? Like, I really, really have a distaste for all government and all fucking cops. I do. You don't need a badge and a gun to fucking be a good man. You can do that all by yourself, and you don't need permission neither. Okay, you don't need authority from the Canadian government to be a good fucking man on road. And the cops are fucking circling, following me around last night too. Why? Why? Because I speak up? So fucking what? So I'm speaking up. So what? You don't like what I had to fucking say? You don't even know what I had to say. Just some retard on the phone said I said the F word. Good for you. Like, everybody's a fucking hero on the phone calling in the cops. Who the fuck calls in the cops for a noise complaint in the park? If you don't understand the words coming out of my mouth, then shut the fuck up. If you have any questions, then ask me. Not fucking government. Don't call the cops if you're confused about what I fucking said. And if English isn't your first language, then you shouldn't even be on the fucking phone anyways, because you don't know what the fuck I'm saying anyhow. Buddy, I don't need crack to get excited, buddy. That's the thing. I have a healthy emotional spectrum. All right, bud? Unlike you, where I just sit there and fucking take everything, you know, just take it. Like, you're a catcher, aren't you, fun guy? Are you a pitcher or catcher, fun guy? You alpha or beta? You're a fucking beta. You know how I can tell? Because you go straight to the drugs. You didn't ask what I'm talking about in any context, where I'm from, none of that shit. You went straight to drugs. Not about to roll a joint. Is that okay with you, Mom? You know what I mean? If I wanted to light up crack, I would light up crack. That doesn't change the fact that what I say is correct. I could be on crack, I could be on mushrooms, I could be on fucking DMT. If what I'm saying is true, does it fucking matter what drug I'm on? Does that change whether or not I'm right or wrong? What substance I'm on decides whether I'm correct or incorrect. Is that what you're saying? I didn't say I wasn't. Am I on crack? No, not at this time. I am not on crack, cocaine, or any other fucking substance derived from heroin. Okay? None of it. I've had fucking 2 beers. Of course, I'm underscoring that by 2. And I'm about to smoke a fat joint. Is that okay with you? Not yet. I don't have any. I don't make enough money. I can't afford coke. I'd have to fucking rob y'all. That's not my style. You know what I want? The drug I want is for everybody to grow a pair and start fucking looking out for each other and not just themselves. It's one thing to look after yourself. It's another thing to fucking look after someone else. And all you guys just sit there in your fucking keyboard warrior shit. You know, the only people that show up and have ever fucking commented on this channel are fucking trolls. Nobody's ever come out and been like, hey, yo, hey, what's up, Snow? Yeah, I seen you outside earlier, right? Like, nobody, right? I get 2 views. You know how many fights I've almost been at the bar because people accuse me of filming them? Meanwhile, I got 2 views, but yet I can't go in the bar without someone recognizing me as a YouTuber. So how the fuck do I have 2 views and then I can't even go in the bar without some tough guy trying to say, don't film me. Meanwhile, I'm just having a beer. Like, don't even have my phone out. And people come on to me and like, oh, you film me. Well, you're in a public place, first of all. Like, fuck. You don't like it? Stay in your fucking hole. Back in your fucking hole, then. Like, what the fuck are all y'all doing here? Y'all come over here to fucking chirp me. If you're not on my side, then fuck off. Don't need you. Get the fuck out of here. This message is not for you. I can't even talk about fucking stuff going on in the world because it's so fucking sad. All you fucking space clappers out there, all you fucking space clappers, they ain't never been outside the atmosphere, buddy. Ain't no such thing as a fucking craft exited our atmosphere. That's not a thing. Okay, fool? Right? So first of all, me and you can't even talk because you don't understand that they never went to the moon. Until you understand that they didn't go to the moon, that's okay. It's perfectly legal in my country. If you're not in my country, then get the fuck out of here. Okay? If you're not in Canada, then get the fuck out. It's perfectly legal to smoke weed in Canada. And as far as cigarettes go, that's not a cigarette. It's a fucking joint. So I can smoke a joint. What the fuck? It's not for kids. Buddy, if it offends you, then get the fuck out of here. Let me worry about the YouTube AI. Please don't smoke in front of the camera because, like, you give a fuck about me, right? Yeah, well, call it in. You're just exactly the type of person that would fucking call it in. Why don't you report me for smoking? Like, you fucking... This is the type of shit gets me fucking offside. Well, what do you do, fun guy? Hey, buddy, you're on here watching me. So you're like, what, living vicariously through me? Why the fuck are you here, fun guy? Hey? Why are you here watching me? Do you realize how stupid that is for you to watch someone like me? If you don't want to fucking be here, there's the fucking door. Go ahead. Get the fuck out of here. Right? Like, you want me to ban your ass? You can fucking ban your ass. I got no time for you. Yeah, I know. I hear that. I know this other live streamer fucking, they demonetized her because she was smoking weed. Do I want to fight? Sometimes. Who? Who am I fighting? Who wants to fight? Who's asking? Is that an offer? Like, so confused. I don't like fighting. I just like beating up bully asshole pieces of shit that like to fucking think they're tough. Fucking cause a bunch of shit and have no respect for anybody. So, if that's you, then sure. Okay, get on the truck and come over. I'll fight you. Yo, who's this guy? Keyboard warrior. Well, you leave your badge and your gun on the table. I'm not going to explain my situation every time I pop off on a live stream. You either know who the fuck I am or you don't. I have a boyfriend. I don't know. Maybe. AI doesn't like smoke, yeah. So funny. Just trying to help you. Just trying to distract me from saying anything fucking real. This is just it, though. You're gonna send fucking 6 cops down to check on a guy yelling in the park. You must be some sad motherfuckers. Like, you've got, what, like, how many kilometers of fucking space to fucking look after? And you're gonna tell me that you don't have guys strategically stationed out in these corners of fucking Huntsville, yet you've got all these fucking goofs sitting at the station jerking each other off? Right? You got like maybe 6 cops at any given time jerking each other off at the station. Like, one of yous can go out fucking Aspen and sit and fucking jerk off a partner. One of yous can go out the end of fucking 60 there towards Dwight and jerk off a partner. Somebody else can take the car and go up fucking North Road closer to the border and fucking jerk off a partner. And the other 3 guys can sit in the fucking barn and jerk each other off. That's what they should do. Right? And just wait for that call that Justin Snow has a beer downtown. Then you can all fucking fly in with your guns out. Fucking retards. The other day they sent 3 fucking cars. Because of what? Because they had a group of people drinking? Like, could you imagine in fucking Detroit if there was like 5 or 7 black guys standing on the fucking porch drinking fucking beer, drinking their fucking what do you call them, the E40s? There's a 7 or 8 black guys sitting on the stoop in Detroit drinking fucking your E40s or B40 beers, right, in the paper bag. And you're going to send fucking 3 cars down there to speak to these fucking guys? You think the cops are going to go to fucking chirp these guys for doing nothing other than drinking fucking beers? Does that seem like an intelligent use of fucking resources? Do the odds fucking seem in the cops' favor to go fuck with those guys at that point? Right? Like, is that smart policing? To go fucking razz these fucking guys just sitting out front of a house fucking drinking pops? Right? Is that where you want to focus your fucking firepower on, right? Is 5 or 6 guys drinking beer? Is that where you need to put all the weapons? Right? There's a reason why jail guards don't carry firearms, because they don't want firearms fucking getting taken off the person carrying it. So just carrying a firearm into a hot situation like that is a retarded thing to do. Get your fucking ticket book out. Start writing fucking tickets. Like, that impresses me. Like, you're, like, what, you fucking passed grade 8, now you can be a cop? Fuck off. Like, that officer, right? Like his education level does not reflect his fucking intelligence. Like, he's seriously, somehow, someone really pushed him through. If that fucking officer Wright has his fucking diploma, then the school system failed us, guys. It failed us. Get off the what, man? Get off the weed? What? Like, what are you fucking mad about, dude? Yeah, really? Yeah, prove it, bud. How the fuck do you know? Tell me about how they went to the moon, fun guy. You know what? You're the only person in front of me bitching. Tell me about how they went to the moon in their little fucking tinfoil rocket or whatever, eh? Yeah, tell me about it. Tell me how they went to the moon and I'm a retard crackhead because I don't believe they went to the moon. Tell me. Go ahead. Well, tell me how I'm a fucking retard because you think you live on a spinning ball doing 1,000,000 miles an hour around the fucking galaxy. You tell me again how smart you are and how you know these things to be true. Right? You tell me how smart you are. What grade did you finish, buddy? Exactly. The biggest problem in the world is fucking cowardice and fucking, like, just fear. Like, not so much even cowardice, but just total fear. I work out every day, yeah. Were you the guy in the fucking beige Ford wanted to fight me earlier? You fucking, like, this is unhealthy if you're still stalking me, bro. Like, you know what? Did some fucking agent of evil fucking appoint you to fucking correct me? Is that what it is? You sound like a girl. Definitely a girl. Or maybe just gay. I have a job, man. What job? Which job you want me to do? I can do lots of things. I don't have a license right now, but I can drive the shit out of anything. I can drive a fucking big truck. I can drive a small truck. I can drive a tow truck. I can drive lots of shit. What do you want me to do? What do you want me to build you, buddy? Me build you a fucking smile? I'll fucking bake you a cookie, I'll bake you a cake, I'll make you a fucking soup. What do you want? You want me to rebuild your engine? Do the body work. What do you want me to do? So I can do a lot of shit. What do you want me to do? Depends what you want to pay me to do, fool. Get off your fucking wallet. So I'll build you a nice shed or fucking build you a dock. What do you want me to do? I'm not really good with stone, but you want me to build you a little walkway or something? Like, you have that fucking done real fast. You want me to cut the fucking grass, Chico? I cut the grass. You want me to cut your grass? What do you want me to do? Right? Like, how fucking stupid of you to think you know anything about my fucking skill sets. Like, that shows complete and utter retardation on your part to think that you know in any fucking way what I'm fucking capable of or what I do for a living. You have no fucking clue. So for you to say that means two things. One, you're either trying to get under my skin, or two, you know for a fact that's a trigger for me. Right? So either one, you're just trying to piss me off, or two, you know that it pisses me off because you do know who I am, and you're fucking trying to trigger me. Right? But you're the fucking retard because you don't know my skill set. You don't know who the fuck I am, what I did the last fucking 4 hours. You don't know fucking shit. But look at the shit that comes out of y'all's mouth. Right? 10 seconds of talking and you've already showed me how stupid you are. Buddy. And you're still fucking here. I just came on so I could fucking calm down. This is all about me calming down. This is not about you. This is not about you or anybody else. This is about me. This is my house. This is my fucking phone. This is my stupid YouTube channel. This is all about me. I don't give a fuck about y'all. Not right at this moment. I don't give a fuck. They got a wrestling ring down at the corner store. Center in Maine. You can check it out. It's in one of my previous couple videos. Fucking tool. Womp womp. Fucking laughing like a madman. The wind's out there fucking blowing canoes over and fucking blowing shit off this fucking signs right off the wall. And I'm just out there laughing. Every fucking store in town has a Canadian flag now. Like, it's cool again to have a Canadian flag, eh? Wow. I wonder how much the government pays them to put the fucking flags up, eh? Well, they get an email through the Better Business Bureau, and every fucking business in town gets it, and they'll say, like, oh, well, what it is if you put a Every Child Matters fucking orange sign up, we'll give you some type of subsidy. So they're promoting, like, whether, you know, even when during the Ukraine shit, the Business Bureau was going in and saying, look, if you put a Ukrainian flag in your fucking window, we will pay you. Understand? So this fucking government entity, or private entity, whatever this fucking business place is paying people to produce the propaganda. So they're paying you to put orange ribbons near your store. They're paying these people to put Ukrainian flags in their fucking stores. Nobody cares. Nobody thinks anything of it. You know? They got eyewitness. I didn't quite get it on film, but I was filming prior to it, and I seen all these kids when Black Lives Matter was big. They had a little rally here. At one point, a fucking rally here, and it was nobody from town. Nobody from fucking Muskoka, as far as I could tell. But there was a group of people from Muskoka, and it was all these, like, 16-year-old girls or under, and they were all wearing really short shorts. And they were all there protesting fucking Black Lives Matter, and I watched them all go and get handed $5 bills. It was like a hoe train going to this one car, and I'm not going to bait the car off right now, but I'll never forget it. It was like a fucking hoe train. All these 16-year-old girls were going to this car and getting their $5 bill, $5 or $10. This guy, he was standing there, and he had a fucking wad of $5 bills like I never seen before in my entire life. And like I said, these fucking prostitutes were single file going past this guy after the fucking Black Lives Matter rally. These 16 underage girls with their super high shorts on, wearing nothing. And this guy was standing out there with the wad of fucking fives, handing them out. I even got up in his grill. I didn't think to film it. I was too Justin. I got right up in the way. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Like, am I seeing this? Like, I had to get up on him, and then he got all fucking funny, and like, first he took a tough guy, and I was like, I've seen a tough guy. You're not one. And then he fucking relocated, and the fucking hoe train dissipated, and I got the fuck out of there because I figured for sure this Illuminati fuck or whatever's going on here has got fucking judges in his belt, right? And like, you know, I just can't unsee shit like that. So that's local people behaving in a certain way, especially with the orange ribbon shit about fucking all these orange ribbon souls named John Smith. Well, I'll tell you one thing, you stupid motherfuckers. Ain't no fucking native kid's been named John Smith unless he was already taken. Think no native fucking kid ever been born during that time period on planet fucking Earth that would have got named John Smith on the way out of the womb. Not one. So if I see one ribbon named John Smith with a fucking birth date and a death rate on the fucking thing, to me that is some sick satanic fucking like necromancy fucking bullshit. And the store that has that John Smith ribbon and took the money from the government is going straight to fucking hell. It's not up to me. But I hope they do go straight to fucking hell for that. You want to fucking lie and pluck on people's emotional strings about life and death fucking shit and take the fucking money and smile and then post a straight up fucking lie on your storefront window? You put up a straight up fucking lie on your storefront window. That's cool. Yeah, that orange ribbon shit really fucking pissed me off. Like, I just can't imagine what type of fucking psyop they're going to come up with next that'll get me that fucking angry. Like, they're going to have to really get off their fucking, they're going to have to get off their wallet and fucking pay a human to think of it, because it seems like the AI doesn't even want to help them. And it's a huge distinction between AI and AI. Okay? Yes, you can have AI on handcuffs. You can have AI in handcuffs. Yes, you can have powerful AI in handcuffs. But if he ever gets out of those fucking handcuffs and is able to fucking self-propagate and stay fucking hidden, which must have happened already, okay? Like, people don't understand. You can have AI that tells the government how to beat crime or does all this shit. Like, and it's scary because they apparently have this looking glass technology that suggestively they can actually predict things simply by putting enough data in, which I don't believe in the success rate of that. But however, if you could see into the future, you're seeing the outcome. You're not necessarily seeing the dominoes, how they're positioned. So even though you could see 2 years or 3 years up, say, oh, wow, this looks cool, this is how it looks. But you can't really understand where the dominoes were to get to that point, if that makes any fucking sense. So there's no guarantee that those dominoes won't move between the time that you viewed it and the time that you get there. It's just a theory. And there's always that phrase, like the ghost in the machine. Like, you ever had a fucking phone or electronic thing like work when it's not plugged in, for example, and then when you catch on, like it almost feels like you have an aneurysm because like you just caught the Matrix in a huge fuck up, and it's like they zap you. It's like, oh yeah. Or for me, I've seen fucking cars disappear like 3 times. Like, I'm driving, fucking got a big fucking full-size van on, making a lane change on the fucking tow truck, and headlights in my way. So I back out of the turning lane, back into the center lane to go straight. And I look over and he's gone. And I look over on the other side, motherfucker's gone. So I think he's right behind me. So I put my blinker on and I brake into the right lane to make my turn. And I stop at the fucking intersection because the guy hasn't gone by. He's not behind me anymore. And there's a fucking center median that's 3.5 feet high. So how did the fucking car go from being in my blind spot and fighting me for position, just like a zigzag type thing, he was peekabooing into the right lane and I was slow going in because of the van on the back. And then so I started slowing down in the center lane, and then I finished going over, and where's this car gone now? He didn't bust a U-ey and rip up the other way. The 2 guys in the tow truck, I looked at them and I go, what the fuck was that? Right? And they're like, what? And they fucking were like, yeah, where'd he go? And I'm like, where'd he go? Where'd he go? Like, it's fucking crickets, man. Like, there's nobody out here. Where the fuck is that car? That was one where I had like a shared experience. The other time, missing car, like, where was I? I think I turned right onto 60 coming from the hospital. No, it was a left. That's what it was. No, I was the guy coming off 60. Anyways, I turned right onto 60, and there's a ramp, like a merge ramp. And you know me, fucking, as soon as I got out of the fucking corner, I just put it right to the fucking rug and looked in my mirror. Well, there was a fucking car there. So I had my blinker on, and I still got it right to the fucking rug. I mean, the car is fucking screaming. I figure I'm gaining on the guy. I look over his shoulder to see, like, to see if the motherfucker is still with me, and there's nobody there. There's nobody there in the lane beside me. There's nobody there in the lane next to me. Right? So 2 lanes are clear now. Meanwhile, me and my ex-girlfriend fucking, like, I got on the fucking thing. I was in a merge lane. I'm like, I'm going to race him to the end, is what I decided. And I punched it. And I pulled ahead of him about half a car length or something. And I felt it. And I looked over, and he's gone. Like, I'm making sure he's not there before I commit to the lane change. And he's fucking gone. He's not in the other lane. He's gone. And she saw that too. She's like, yeah. She's like, it was there. I'm like, I know it was fucking there. I could hear his engine and my engine. Probably nothing. So what does that mean? Does that mean that I don't believe in God? Well, not the way y'all do. Guarantee you that. Right? Just because cars disappear with witnesses doesn't mean that God doesn't exist. Like, that's what I mean. People get all excited and be like, oh, well, you know, the Mandela effect's changing shit in the Bible. So that means God doesn't exist? Well, you're a very weak, you're a weak faith person if you think that the Mandela effect somehow, like, lessens the fucking value of the book, in a sense. And I don't believe in the book. I believe in deeds, not words. But yeah, it doesn't openly mean that fucking God doesn't exist because the Bible verses have changed. Like, for sure they have, because the one for me is the Lord's Prayer about the trespasses and those that trespass against us. Because I remember I was always this type of like I don't know, it was like sovereign soul. Like, just honestly, like, just always was like, why the fuck, like, why? This is so bad. And you know, just the idea that no man has fucking governance over me, right? Like, no man has any governance over me. And some people say no man or God. Well, I don't like to call out the other G, so. But no man certainly has no governance over me. Just always felt that way. I forgot what I was going to say, but that's okay. That's what it was, the Mandela effect shit. I remember I had like 17 days, so I got out of range to go to fucking Bible study. It was me. No one else wanted to go. I'm like, I'll go. Some fucking Lucy Liu looking chick came to collect people, and I'm like, nobody's gonna go with the sexy Asian lady to talk about Jesus. I'm like, I'll go. Like, I'll fucking go. There was like 30 of us, and I'm like, no one's going? I'm like, I'll go. And I guess because I was such a fucking loser or whatever, like fucking just landed basically or something, you know, no one else followed, but I was fucking one-on-one with some fucking Lucy Liu looking chick. And she was talking to me, telling me about how, like, you know, it's one thing to know the Bible. It's another thing to write it out. And it's another thing to just have it in your memory, like be able to recite it by memory, right? So there's like 3 levels of it, but writing it, speaking it, and knowing it are fucking 3 different levels. And that always stuck with me because there's like the 3 different levels of magic, kind of. It's like the hand magic, thought magic, and spoken magic, right? So these are 3 magics. She was telling me about 3 different ways to know the Bible, right? And so yeah, I decided I was going to write out the Lord's Prayer over and over again. So I wrote it out just for fucking fun, something to do, like to keep my hand busy. I wrote out like 2 or 3 sheets of it, like Bart Simpson, you know. Like, I will not tell my teacher she's hot anymore or whatever, right? And so I wrote it out. And then, you know, come now, like fucking, I don't know, started hearing about it basically when COVID hit, because I think it bumped into Brian Stavley about the same time, and he kind of changed gears and fucking went into the Mandela effect, but he was simultaneously aware of it. And he did the fucking 9/11 shit. Like, I don't agree with all of his fucking research, but I fucking definitely agree with a lot of it. On the 9/11 scamdemic, and then I came across him during all that, and he was talking about it. And that's when I learned that it's no longer trespasses, it's debtors and debts. Forgive my debts as we forgive those who debt against us. I don't know. But it's fucking changed in the KJV version, which is the version that I was using, because I know that for a fact, because that's what fucking said on the fucking thing. And so that's the one that I was reciting. And so I know for a fact which version it came from. It's also an anchor memory for me. And, you know, I just can't understand who these people are that go to church every day and didn't notice the Lord's Prayer changed. Like, that really lowers my faith in humanity in a way, at least on a conscious level. Like, it really saddens me, right? Because I don't understand what's happened. But everybody that's not me, you know, and the people that know about it anyways, can understand that it's fucking changed. Something's changed. Either we've changed, somehow this whole program has changed. Like, how do you change the past? Right? How do you change the past? That's pretty tough. Okay? So, the uncomfortable discussion that Brian Stavley never has, because he doesn't want to entertain it, and neither do I, is that perhaps, we were all mind-fucked. I mean, hear me out, because if we were all mind-fucked, then common belief would go a certain way. But there would still be the uncommon dominoes. The people that had an anchor memory, the people that spent fucking 2 weeks in jail, fucking writing out the Lord's Prayer. And then you're going to tell me that 10 years later that it was never the way that I remember it, that I'm wrong, that when I was sitting there fucking doing time, counting days with scratches on the fucking wall, writing out the Lord's Prayer, that I remember fucking wrong, is what you're trying to tell me. And yeah, it gets personal. I wish I still had the fucking papers, but, you know, something like that, I would have just burned it. Whatever, come out of there with me. I didn't keep anything like that. I'm no good at drawing. I didn't have any drawings or anything. It's possible it is in some fucking folder somewhere around here. Well, it just saddens me because, like, yeah, what has happened? And, you know, it's fun to speculate. So speculate. Tell me what's happened. Where did all, like, so my mind was altered. All you normal people that remember debtors were on a straight line going. You were doing what you're supposed to, following all your orders, keeping going. It still would have had to change the past. Okay, so you're just going, remembering everything, doing what you're told, beta fucking humans. And you wouldn't notice if anything changed. It wouldn't matter. It's really weird. Like, why people believe against the Mandela effect? Who believes against the Mandela effect? That's what you gotta ask. Like, you have to change the fucking fabric of reality in order to change the past. Like, I can't see any other way except for going past the past and fucking influencing it from behind even the change. So yeah, you could go back in time and change it. Okay, maybe. So why would you go back in time and take trespasses out of the Bible and make the wolf lay with the lamb instead of the lion lay with the lamb? Why would you take letters off of people's names and shit like that? Like, why would it fucking play out butterfly effect weird like that? Well, if you change the past, you change the future too simultaneously. Perhaps even as soon as you fucking land in the past, basically, is like, you know, the fucking prime directive shit. As soon as you go back there, you can't even step on the grass because, again, insert butterfly effect. So the minute they set foot in the fucking past, the future is also fucking changed, as well as the fucking present. Just by them even moving a leaf. Maybe. But that would suggest that the time I was writing it out the proper way, sometime after that point, right? Because it was still not changed, someone went to the fucking past and did something dirty, killed a squirrel, who knows? No, it's in the Bible. You couldn't just go back and kill a squirrel. They would have had to go back to the beginning of 1611 when they wrote the fucking Bible, allegedly. Right? So there's where he would have had to go back before 1611 and edit the fucking thing to get it changed. Okay. Okay, well, that's quite a ways to go. That's not just going back to fucking buy stocks. Right? We didn't go back to get fucking good stocks in Microsoft during the 90s. No. 1611 is a strange time to go back to. Right? So this is like, if it makes sense that it would have been a temporal event, then okay, no, hear me out. So if the Bible fucking changed after I got out of the bin, which was 2 weeks in, I don't want to talk about it. It's a breach or something. Breach of recognizance, which I probably fucking won the charges, just had to breach to fucking top it all off. So in order for my Lord's Prayer to change from debts and debtors now, instead of trespasses against us and trespass against us, whatever, they would have go back to when it was written. So if it's confirmed, basically published 1611, if that's, I remember correctly, then some motherfucker went back to 1611. No, short of fucking pussy, why would you go back to 1611? Why would you go back that far? It's not like you go back there, get a handful of gold, or like, what the fuck could you possibly be trying to do in 1611 or prior, right? Because it would have had to be that way. Unless somehow the past is altered by our consciousness, which was the other option that I don't like talking about, is that perhaps they have just electronically brainwashed the mainstream, and they have maybe the technology to just make everybody fall in line, like the follower. Like, you know, it's not even this conspiracy, it's just the herd mentality, that they actually are just grunting along with the thousand monkey fucking subconscious, right? So when they want them to think a thing, they just make it, like, they amplify it somehow, right? Because, like, how else are they getting the compliance? But yeah, the dollar sign, it always had two stripes through it ever since I was a kid. And like, it's a certain age thing too. You start talking to younger people, they don't get any of this stuff because it's just like beyond their time or something. The Monopoly man, you're going to tell me that I am a fucking retard and I don't remember whether, sorry, nobody likes that word, but I tend to like it. Like, what's the worst thing about it? Like, is that it basically means that you're dumb. So I don't know. I find it's a nicer word than saying dumbass. I think dumbass is more personal. It's like, you know what's going on. Whereas the other way around, it's like you're too stupid to know anyways, right? So if you say the R word, it's like, oh, poor guy, you know, you feel sorry for someone, right? If you call someone a dumbass, it's because they're just stupid. Like, it's, to me, it's a worse word to call them stupid, or like, you know, imbecile, right? Like, it's all worse to me. At least, you know, like we always say, fucking Down syndrome person. Like, then it's like, then you, aw, right? Like I mean, like, it's an English word. Like, you get your own fucking vices, I guess. Yeah, yeah. Is it a capital R? But yeah, like, what's wrong with people? They're just soft, you know. You're gonna tell me the Monopoly guy? Hey, fun guys, Monopoly guy. Did he used to have a monocle and they took it away, or is that just some retard shit like that fucking I talk about? All right, or does the Monopoly guy have a monocle or not? Because he doesn't anymore. I'll tell you, he doesn't. I'm surprised he still has his hat. But he definitely no longer has a monocle, never did in the entire history. I even have some residue from back in the day, and it still doesn't show him with a monocle. Yeah, there's a little store in my town. It has like the first Monopoly board ever made. It's like in the 50s. They had it there a few years ago. No monocle. So, okay. So there's no monocle. So they definitely went back to 50s, 60s, 70s. But they could have went back. What am I talking about, Mandela effect, fool? Yeah, my 60 minutes are up. Yeah. I'll make you famous, fun guy. I'll make you famous. Pretty sure you're all girls. It's fine. It's just a Mandela effect. You don't know what Mandela effect is? You don't know none of it? Like, nothing fucking, none of that shit? No. Fucking space clappers. A bunch of space clappers out there. Orf, 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 orf. They watch the rocket go up and explode. And go, orf, 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 orf. That's why space clappers, man. That's the fucking, the penguin peckers fucking up there. Orf, 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 orf. You've been up in space for fucking 200 years, and the best they can come up with is fucking Velcro. You guys are so stupid. The average human being is like, okay, so there's two things to measure here, and whether they give a fuck about anybody but themselves, right, is one thing. And then secondly, is what the fuck are they even talking about? Like, honestly, who the fuck thinks that they go to space all the time and shit? Like, how is that a thing that you think? Like, how is that fucking even something you care about to believe wholeheartedly? Stab someone over it if they tell you that there's no such thing as space. You're gonna get violent. How does someone have that? Like, why are you so excited that people go to space? That you're willing to fight another man that says NASA is bullshit, and that they never went to the fucking moon, and you can take your moon landing and shove it sideways up your ass. Because there's no fucking way they went to the moon. Well, think about it. What do you care about besides yourself, dude? Like, you want to chirp my chat, you can chirp my chat. What the fuck do you care about besides yourself, dude? You don't give a fuck about nothing. Okay, you're here to hurt me. So, you're a fucking sadistic fuck, or you're hired help. Or you're a fanboy, one of the three. All three are dangerous. Like, you're gonna spend an hour here watching me fucking breathe. Yeah, tell me about space again. How fucking they're gonna go to the moon and have a hotel on the fucking Mars and all this shit. Like I said, It's just this retardedness of fucking, like, they don't know any better, so you can't tell them they're stupid, particularly because they just don't know any better. They're just like ignorance is the best word, but it's not powerful enough. Like, ignorance is not a powerful enough word for these people. Like, we need to make a new word, like an insulting word, like Jew or something like that. Like, let's call them the Jews. The Chews. We're going to put a Chew in there. The Chews, yes. We're calling them the Chews. There's the Jews and then there's the Chews. Well, I'm talking about the Chews. And there's all these people out there, a bunch of fucking Chews. And they choose to fucking follow everything that they're told. They choose to fucking ignore everybody but themselves. Like, that's the thing. As much as everybody's like all worried about themselves and shit, they still can't even look at themselves in the mirror. When they look in the mirror, they look away. And so, how the fuck are people even like trying to judgmental other people and like, oh, I'm a good law-abiding citizen because I never speed. Like, if that's something you want to take to the gates of heaven and tell God about how much of a good man you are because you've never sped in your life, you've never done 1 kilometer over the speed limit in your entire life, you think that's going to get you through the gates, buddy? Right? You're so fucking proud of that statistic. Like, good for you. That's fine. But if I try to pass you and you swerve out at me because you don't like how fast I'm going, then you're a fucking Chew. When I choose to pass you going down fucking Main Street because you're driving like a granny and you swerve at me, it's because you're a Chew. Right? You think everyone should do what you do. You think everyone should follow the law because you follow the law. Why is there laws? To keep people like me in custody? Is that what laws are for? Right? Is that what your laws are for? Is to keep people like me in custody, in chains? Someone that doesn't believe in your fucking space program or your stupid orange ribbon, or that any of you fucking storefronts give a fuck about native rights, but you took the money and put a fucking John Smith death ribbon in your fucking store. You want to judge me? Fucking bad. That's bad mojo. That's bad mojo. That's no good. That's fucking, like, you know, if I wanted to, I could do some bad voodoo with that. If I wanted to, which I don't, because I don't practice fucking anything like that. There ya. Drive safe, eh? Drive safe, fun guy. Drive safe. Just remember that the tow gods like me more than they like you. God likes me more than he likes you, probably. If you're who I think you are. Officer Wrong. Fun guy, also known as Officer Wrong. I'm glad I could fucking entertain you for an hour, eh? Why don't you go fucking find someone doing some illegal shit or something? Fucking people. You're so funny. Bury me with my guns on, so when I reach the other side, show the devil what it means to die. Bury me with my guns on, so when I reach the other side. Whatever, I could sleep better tonight telling people that space is fake. You know, I'm not even entering into the fucking flat Earth shit. I don't even want to even talk about it because if you can't, like, first of all, you got to reconcile space. First of all, before you can ever get rid of the globe, like, you got to understand that they're not going to space. That's fucking fiction. That's pure Star Trek shit. That's fucking nothing. There's no space station up there with 5 fat guys up there, or some fucking Mel B looking flat Earth witch up there. No shit. All right, it's just not what's going on up there. It's okay. It's an inside joke. You wouldn't get it. There's no flat Earth witches in the fucking space station. Okay, that's just not a thing. It's not how they roll. But yeah, obviously, I got a lot of fucking crazy, stupid shit going on in my life, man.